Hey, what's going on, guys? Been invested in the review this on the Mezco Moon Knight. Dude, I've been winning a Mezco Moon Knight ever since I started collecting in 2016. I started collecting Mezco around 2016, 2015, but when I started really getting heavy in the line was around 2016. And, you know, just the way they make their figures and whatnot, I just really wanted to see a Moon Knight and a Daredevil, which we got Daredevil, but I didn't know when we were going to get Moon Knight and Iron Fist and stuff like that. So now that we're getting Iron Fist and Moon Knight, dude, I just cannot wait to open this guy. I haven't even opened him yet. I did not get the SECC version of him. I do want it, but I'm not going to pay raffle prices or scalper prices online. Anything above 130, I'm not paying for him. But I do want to backtrack and get that one. But I'm excited to have this one. And you can see the crescent. You can see all the photos on the back. He looks really cool. The white backdrop. And all these photos down here are really cool. They look very cinematic. Even though the background is photoshopped, I think it works really well with the figure. Especially this one here and this one. So yeah, let's open this up, get my opinion. Looking at Moon Knight's accessories, it comes with 2 fists. And these are really cool because they have the claws and whatnot. And then he comes with these 2 open hands. I'm just going to show one of them at the moment. They kind of have dirt in there. All these hands kind of have some kind of dirt and grime. That's pretty cool. And then he comes with 2 open hands. Again, I'm just showing one of them. And then he comes with 2 of these crescent moon hands where he has the crescent in his hand. Here's one of them. Literally just one of them. And then the other one has 3, kind of like Wolverine. This is really cool. Looking at the main head sculpt, this is pretty cool. I love that mask, man. You can see his ear, all the lines. You see some wrinkles in his face, the blue eyes, really dope, man. And then he comes with this battle damage head, which I love, man. This is so dope. You see some scratches over his eye. He has a black eye, mask pulled back, 5 o'clock shadow, brown hair, just good stuff right here. He comes with 2 cowls. This one where the hood is up. I like the material that it looks like it's made out of. And then this one where the hood is down, which is dope. And looking at his weapons, he comes with this crescent moon. Just comes with one of them. One of the problems I do kind of have with this guy is I kind of wish he came with like singular crescent moons like they did with the Batman figures from Mezco. And he comes with these nunchucks, which is dope. Real metal chain. And they're actually pretty sharp also at the end. Kind of hard to get in focus right here, but you get the idea. And then he comes with this really cool grapple hook or something like that. And it's super, the chain is super long. And it has that same spike at the end. And this is really dope. I'm afraid that over time I might accidentally chip this on something and then this piece will break off because it's kind of thin. So I want to be careful about that. And he comes with the staff. And this is dope. I pause when I say this. I kind of wish that this staff was a little longer. Usually in the comics, Moon Knight has a really long staff. That sounds so wrong, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this would have been really cool if it was a bit longer, but still really dope, and it's actually really sharp also. And like all Mezco figures, he comes with a stand and a base. Got the moon here, and he comes with this I don't know what you call this, bendable wires for his cape because his cape isn't wired, so you're supposed to use them on here. And I do like these a lot. I like them on the Batman figures, but for some reason it doesn't work too well with Moon Knight because of the shape of his cape. But we'll get into that when we talk about the cape. So here is the man himself, Mark Spector Moon Knight. Man, I've been wanting a Moon Knight figure from Mezco for so long, dude. It's not even funny. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters. But before we get into that, a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. You know, the figure's all white. He looks very good. But just don't be an idiot. You know, just don't throw this guy in the dirt. Don't let your kids touch it. Don't drop him. Don't do stupid stuff like that. And definitely, and I cannot emphasize this enough, do not eat a bowl of spaghetti while handling this figure. You have to be a real moron to do that. Just, you know, use your brain. Taking a closer look at Moon Knight. Man, he is so dope, man. It's not even funny, man. I just love how this guy looks. I love the hood. This cape has this really nice texture to it. So the inside is kind of, the outside is kind of rough, and then the inside is kind of soft and whatnot. And I know it's an all-white figure, but this is kind of like a gray color. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not all cloth. Like this kind of has like a plastic overlay. You can see the cloth over here. and then more plastic. But let's go in order. You can see the crescent over here. It's supposed to be like armor and whatnot. I love the belt that they have on here. Some crescents and whatnot. Again, I wish he came with like little crescents that he can hold and throw and stuff. Even the stitching goes along with the pattern, which is cool. The arm guards, you can see some detail in there. I didn't get the original SECC version. Well, I guess this is the original, but you know what I mean. So, I mean, this is all new to me, and I just love it, man. Knee pads, boots, even the shoes, man. The bottom of the shoes look like actual shoes, like a design that you would see on like a Nike or a Jordan. So it's pretty cool, and this kind of looks like a moon in a way. I just love how the shoes look, and in a way there's kind of like dirt and grime from it. It's not from me, it's from, you know, Mezco actually making it that way. It's super dope, man. Here he is with its mask off, and again, I just love how that head sculpt looks. And I didn't mention this earlier, so the way you put the cowl on is it kind of snaps on. There's this like little plastic piece, so it snaps on there. Same thing with this one, but just good stuff, man. I just love how that looks. Now, getting into the issues I do have with the figure. First, again, with the, you know, the crescent moon and the staff being a little short. But the main problem I do have with this guy is the arms. They kind of float out to the side, and I'm tempted to like kind of squeeze them back, but I know that this is how it is. It's not because it's traps or lats are big or anything. It's just how the figure was made. So it's a little annoying and whatnot if I want to get him in like a relaxed pose or whatever. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of out there. And the other problem I do have with this guy is the cape, man. I didn't think it would bother me at first, but the cape is a little baggy at times. Like, it's kind of hard to, you know, get it to a position where it's just like kind of regular. Like here it looks good, but now it's blocking the mouth and the cowl. So it looks good when you like kind of fold it back, but I mean, it's a little annoying at times. And again, I couldn't really get it on the stand, you know, with the wire and whatnot. But I mean, it was a little annoying. But here's a little wingspan. Let me move it back a little more. You can see how the wingspan of the cape is. That looks awesome. But again, the cape is a little annoying at times. It does that a little too much. But I mean, I can look past that. Again, it's a great figure, but the cape is just a little annoying. I don't want to have to get a custom made, but if I were to get a second one, which I might, if I don't know, man, I really kind of want to get a second one. I might get a, you know, custom cape and whatnot and just put them on here. So looking at the figure's articulation, the hood moves side to side, where we're going to take it off. The head moves up, down, side to side, left and right. Again, their arms are a little annoying. Moves up, down, back and forth. So with the bicep, toe joint at the elbow, the wrist guard moves, and his hand moves side to side and up and down. He doesn't really have a diaphragm joint, which is annoying. He kind of moves side to side, and he has a waist swivel, which is good. Like moves forward, back, and out. I kind of wish it moved up a little more. That's as far as it goes out. There's a thigh swivel, double joint at the knee. The boot kind of moves. The foot moves up, not really too much, and doesn't really move back too far. But he actually has a really nice ankle pivot, which is good. So, I mean, he's not really well articulated, but at the same time, just having a cool figure and just how he looks is always a plus for me. So I like that, man. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Moon Knight. And I always like this figure. I do want to backtrack and get the SEC version of this costume. And here he is next to the Mezco Daredevil. And I've had this figure for about 3 years now. And the faux leather hasn't deteriorated or anything like that on me. And I'm kind of nervous about, you know, this piece right here. It's a little hard to see. Yeah, he just fell over. It's a little hard to see. You can see right there. I'm a little afraid that that's going to get stressed out over time. So maybe I'll buy another one. I don't know. But I do like this figure a lot. So despite all the issues I do have with this figure, he came out really, really nice. If you're a Moon Knight fan or anything like that, definitely pick it up. He's worth the money, in my opinion. And again, I'm going to backtrack and try and get the other version. But Moon Knight's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and this is a must-have for me. And yeah, alright guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace.